Hello and welcomes back everyone. Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Yevrà here, our Sith Inquisitor, and where we last left off, we were doing an interlude part of the series where we joined the Imperial Fleet Command, we were given a call sign known as Rage, and were aiding the Imperial efforts throughout the galaxy. We're now on our way to the smuggler's moon of Nar Shaddaa to locate the third of 5 artifacts belonging to Tulak Hord. So, let's get ourselves underway, shall we? The so-called smuggler's moon is best known for one thing. Anything can be bought here if the price is right. Nar Shaddaa orbits Hutta, homeworld of the Hutt cartel, but exists as a power in its own right. Criminal organizations and legitimate enterprises operate side by side, regulated only by the Hutt's whims. Gleaming skyscrapers house corporations, casinos, technology shops, spice houses, and every other type of business imaginable. Although no other world offers Nar Shaddaa's unique services, the city has a notorious murder and disappearance rate. Gangsters, pirates, slavers, and worse crowd the streets, and Republic and Imperial representatives compete for influence with the local powers. Strangers should be extremely cautious. And indeed they should. We should be here normally at level 20 to 24. I think we're going to be level synced to level 25. But let's get ourselves underway.
Apprentice, you've reached Nar Shaddaa safely. Good. Don't let the glittering towers fool you. Misery and desperation rule the slums below. And desperation can drive people to many things. Remember that in your attempts to recover the artifact here.
You believe I can use these people's hopelessness against them?
Their need for answers should serve you well. The artifact, a pendant called the Eye of Tulak, belongs to the Sith Lord Palladius. He's lived here many years, converting Nar Shaddaa's poor and suffering into zealous followers. His own cult.
He sounds like a very cunning man. I admire that.
Cunning, devious, persuasive, yes, and atrociously stubborn. Palladius leads his cult from seclusion, but you can draw him out. I've contacted 2 of his former cult members. They're in hiding now, fearing retribution, but hungry for revenge. They should prove useful.
How did you convince these fools to help?
I have encouraged their cooperation with the assurance that once Palladius is gone, the cult is theirs to lead. Circumstances change, of course. Do whatever you feel is necessary with Palladius and his cult. The artifact is all that matters.
Interesting. And this is our target, of course, Lord Palladius. For much of his youth, Lord Palladius led an undistinguished career as a charismatic but petty Sith Lord, uninterested in conquest or the pursuit of dark side knowledge. He left Imperial space for Nar Shaddaa and found a world ripe for his brand of manipulation. Becoming the leader of the cult of the Screaming Blade has allowed Lord Palladius to enrich himself personally, expanding his collection of art and antiquities, and living off the fruits of his cultists' mad devotion. So he has followers, but they're all considered weak followers. He doesn't have strong support. He may just have numbers. Curious. It's certainly something to keep in mind. So we are looking for 2 former members of this cult of the Screaming Blade. Unfortunately, before we can even start looking into Lord Palladius and this cult, there is a developing situation here at the Mezenti Spaceport. Before we even speak to this astromech droid, I should say, who is related to the world mission here. Yes, as you can see, there is a Captain Headley with a heroic mission available to us. We're going to quickly head out of the spaceport. I'm going to head over to the heroic mission terminal. Excellent, might as well grab this quest before we start any heroic missions. And then go back to the good captain and see what the situation is here at the spaceport. This is where having a stealth-capable character is very useful. This is one of those heroics that, with stealth, you can make your life a hell of a lot easier. But no matter.
My lord, Captain Headley, Imperial Corrections. Sorry to impose, but I've got a mess on my hands. Was overseeing a prisoner transfer. Weequay pirate named Vomba. Couple of bounty hunters caught him. Wanted the reward. Somehow Vomba's mates found out. Shut down our security droids. Turned the entire spaceport into a war zone before they made off with him.
Even a child would have anticipated some ill-conceived rescue attempt.
That's why I added the extra droid detail. Didn't expect he'd slice them. Between the droid shutdown and his cronies, that swaggering git has the run of the terminal, but we've got him cornered. Negotiations ended with a dead diplomat. I'm not having any more of that. Rather someone just went in there and made an example of him.
There will be no survivors.
Much obliged. Vomba's gang has sliced control stations throughout the terminal. You reset them, the droids should power back on and do their part. From there, it's just a matter of cleaning up. Go wild.
Excellent. So, reset the security droid consoles, deal with this Weequay pirate. I believe we have to head over to a region known as the Promenade. Both players of the Republic and the Empire are both here on Nar Shaddaa at the same time, indulging in their own tasks. Of course, while we're all trying to cater and render diplomatic relations with the Hood Cartel, most of Nar Shaddaa is considered neutral ground, the Promenade being the main source of that. Of course, when you enter the industrial sector later, it can be somewhat murky. As long as no one sees you kill someone, maybe it didn't happen. We have a bonus to deal with 45 of the pirates' gang members. Thankfully, we only have to deal with about maybe a third of that number, maybe half. As we can rely on the reactivated security droids to patrol and deal with some of the other gang members. We'll try and bypass the various gang members as much as we can. We need to maybe level up a bit further so that we can get some extra force regeneration on the go. Droid is now active. I think there is a slight issue where you have a what's it called, like the depth of field. If you're not in the area where the droid would be spawned in, not visible but rendered, then it won't actually move. And of course, rather than start walking towards us, it's starting to go into the far corner first. Yeah, you see, we're right on the edge of its, I suppose what you could call its depth of field. So it stopped moving. But we have to go upstairs and get it moved. We'll be up here eventually. So technically it will still be rendered. Let's go get another droid online now. There's no point in simply escorting a droid around just to keep it in render distance. Otherwise we'd kill the enemy. We might as well kill the enemies ourselves. Oh! We made a friend. See how the droid had kind of got stuck there for a moment. Oops, sorry, I might have knocked my microphone stand for him. Like very briefly. But if we move over here, the droid is going to start moving towards this corner group here, which is fine.
In Twyfel Atraus.
Yep, the droid's now engaging.
John.
Okay, there's 3 of the security droids online. Security droid will probably... yeah, okay. The other one will probably be... oh, nowhere. It hasn't got outside yet, I don't think. If we stand here, it should move this in this direction, I think. Yep, there it is. And it's just engaged. Well, there's the bonus complete, thanks to the security droids. We did have to clear on more than I expected of the gangsters, of course. Okay. All the security droids are online. I just need to go deal with Vomba himself. And here is Vombra himself.
In Teufel Atlaus.
Here, Vomba's bounty. Sods in courting didn't survive the firefight, so they won't need it.
Oh well, we gained a little bit of a bounty for all our hard work. Oh, we got 2 more pieces of the thermal armor set. I'll take those, thank you. All these lovely rewards for things we didn't do. I'll take those. And I think what we'll do now is take a break here while we're here still in the spaceport. When we come back, we'll head out and have a word with this astromech droid. No doubt someone in the Empire would like to have a word with us. And then we'll have to head out and find these 2 former members of Lord Palladius's cult. And find out how we can lure him out into the open to discuss our business. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care, bye bye now.